Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. My name is TJ Leo, the defending predictions champion.
And I'm Cole 2K. I still don't have a belt. Still can't keep my pants up. I have no belts.
This is your first chance to get one back. First chance to get one back. So
My first.
Well, I guess second chance because you lost.
Yeah.
Other shit. But you know, we'll see what happens. It's a crazy one.
You and your trivia tomfoolery.
Indeed. Can't wait for the next one. It's already finished. It's already ready to go. It's already saved in the archives, locked up. My eyes only, as it were. And we're gonna
all the other ones.
Yep, it's a true story. Yeah, can't wait for it. It's gonna be fun. It's a much different one, so I'm interested to see, and I might start playing around with some stuff for it. So I'm very excited to do that again. But no, today is the Royal Rumble results show. If you've never heard of our show before, you're just tuning in for the first time. Before every WWE and NXT PLE, AEW pay-per-view, and sometimes TNA pay-per-view, we talk about the build-up to the shows and make our official predictions. And then on subsequent shows, like this one, we break down the results and see how we fared in our predictions and rate each match on the Co-op Entertainment review scale of 1 to 10. And as noted, this past weekend was the 2026 Royal Rumble in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. By the way, yes, this is up early. We normally put these results shows up and prediction shows up on Fridays, but we decided that having the results shows go up a week later is a little too long. So from now on, when we do prediction shows, the results shows will go out to the following Tuesday, not the following Friday, just so it gets out there a little bit quicker. So, yeah, changes are good. So let's talk about the show overall. You know, top view. How did we think of the show? What'd you think of the set? What'd you think of the crowd? What'd you think of the order of the matches? What'd you think of the overall production? What you thinking?
Well, the set was really cool.
Agreed.
The set, reminded me of a lot of those old pay-per-view ones where, they did a different set for each one. Where each set was themed for the pay-per-view. So
More of that.
It was really cool. The lights on the seats were cool, although it made the stadium look empty. That it had a weird look because it looked really empty.
It was because when people were sitting, when people were sitting down, the white boxes that housed the lights kind of made it look like there was nobody there.
Yeah.
But when they stood up, then you could see everybody. It was a little strange, but it did look cool.
Yep. It did. Match order was kind of what we kind of expected. I know it's not how we did the predictions, but that's kind of what we thought it might be. The Rumble matches bookended the event, and then the two other matches in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it was great. As far as production goes, it was really good. The one thing I would say is that 4 matches in 3.25 hours. Oh, no, it was 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, 3 matches in 4 hours. That's a little much. I was tired by the end of it. I was like, okay, I was checking my watch a few times, and that's not good. For four matches. I mean, I understand that 2 of them are like hour-plus long spectacles, but there was still a lot of goop between each match that didn't need to be there. A lot of advertising and that ending. 20-minute fireworks show.
Yeah, 20-minute fireworks show. It was like the 4th of Riyadh.
Wow. Yeah, it was a little obnoxious.
Thought it was WrestleMania by the time it ended.
Yeah. People were commenting about Green Shirt Guy because he wasn't able to sit in his normal seat because that's where the royal family sits. He was there, though. He was behind the camera, though.
Yeah,
so
he was.
He was on the opposite side of the ring. So funny.
He did have a little interaction with Logan Paul, I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Yeah.
Logan was on the outside, and he made a comment to him like, you couldn't get your regular seats, huh? You got no pull.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, decent overall. No real complaints, I guess. Great fireworks, great pyro, But I guess you kind of expect that with Saudi at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely go all out with presentation and making all their shows there a spectacle.
Yeah, whether they are a spectacle or not.
I mean, they are a spectacle, whether they're good or not.
Well, that's true.
What we will discuss.
Indeed. So let's get into it. The first match, if I can pull up our Titantron 5000, was not that match. I'm not sure why it was set to that match, but here we go. It's the women's.
That's what we. That's how we did the.
That's the order we did it in.
Predictions.
That's right. So the first match was the Women's Royal Rumble, which we did predict the order of matches bang on. I'm so glad that they didn't do the Drew Sammy match last. We'll get more into that when we get to that match, but it was the right decision. But yeah, let's get to the women's match. So let's start with our rating. That's what we normally do. Let's start with our rating. And then we'll find out what.
We're going to want to. I know normally we do the predictions before we talk about the match. For the Rumble, do we want to talk about the match before we do the predictions, or just keep it the way we normally do it?
Yeah, I feel like we changed it last time, right? We did predictions, all the prediction stuff first. Maybe? No, we didn't. No, we rated it first. We'll stick with the rating. Let's stick with the rating.
Okay. No, it didn't. I'm talking about the match.
Yeah.
We thought about the match.
Yeah, we do. Oh, we normally do that right after the rating, I feel like.
Okay.
Between two numbers.
Go with your gut.
Normally what I do when I'm between two numbers is I pick the lower one. Because I feel like if I'm between them, I can't get to the top one. So I'm going to go with the lower one.
Unless I talk you up to it.
Yes. Yes, that's happened once or twice. All right, you good?
Yes.
All right, I went with a 7. I thought it was good.
2. No, I didn't go with 2, but I too, TOO,
went with
7.
Nice. Yeah, I thought it was good. Not great, but good. Do you have the entry order that we can talk about?
I do.
All right, so let's talk about it as per entry. If there's anything notable about that part of the match, let's do that. So first out was
obviously Charlotte and Alexa to start.
Interesting pairing. Makes sense.
It does. On the pre-show, I don't know if you watched the pre-show at all.
No.
They had interviewed Charlotte, and Charlotte, almost like she was teasing a split or some kind of a rift with Bliss.
I think it was also hinted at on like the last SmackDown or the one before that.
Yeah,
they're starting to like butt heads.
And they did the whole thing after the bell rang, how they were teasing going back and forth. Yeah. Obviously, I think they went a little bit long on that little segment. They waited instead of 90 seconds until the night entrant number 3 came out. I think they gave them another 30 seconds or so to do their little shenanigans.
It did feel long, but I will say it was a lot better than the the way New Day did it. And Kofi and Xavier did that spot at a Rumble once, and this one was much more like, is she go, like, she had me convinced a few times where I was like, Charlotte's gonna take her out, and then it just never happened. I was like, oh.
And Jimmy and Jay did it a few years ago too.
Mm-hmm. So I liked the spot. It did go long though.
Then in the end, they had they were just teased. teasing, and then they just waited for the number 3,
Who
which ended up
was
being Kiana James.
odd pick?
Was an odd pick, but I was impressed with
Me too.
Kiana.
Yeah, that was the first time I've seen her in the ring, and I thought she did really well. Hated her outfit.
She
But-
last. It's kind of like a checkerboard.
It was boring.
She lasted in there a while. She lasted 27 minutes.
She did last a while. That's crazy for someone who's just been positioned as a valet so far. For
She's a mouthpiece for Julia, pretty much. That's it.
Yeah, crazy. So that tells me that they're a little high on her, which that's a good thing because the mid-card division needs more women over there.
Notables, you had Lola Vice from NXT at 6, Sol Ruka at number 10, Lash Legend at 15. She not being in there for a long time. Raquel 17, she was in there for a long time. JC Jane from NXT, she was unannounced.
So glad to see her in there.
24. Kalani Jordan came in at 27.
That was good.
She came in and hit a nice reverse Phoenix splash. Top rope. It was really cool. The only really big surprise, Rebella.
Yeah. Which
29.
Which I wanted to throw up at.
Saudi loved it. Hey, gave her, she had probably top 3
Pops
loudest reaction of the night.
Ridiculous. What is with the fan? I don't know if it's the Saudi crowd or if the US crowd would have reacted the same way, but like nothing against Brie, but she's an average at best wrestler with no. She comes off as very genuine, I'll say that, but she also is just like vanilla. Like I don't know who she is. Nikki stands out more as a personality, and I don't like her either. But I'm like, it's 2026, guys. You have a stacked women's talent within your 3 brands. Why do you need to bring these people back? I don't get it.
I mean, they were good. We're good. 2015 compared to the rest of the roster. Now,
not even close.
So
no.
Supposedly they're going to be going for, not going for, but being in tag team. Maybe throwing themselves into the crowded NXT tag team division. Maybe if they do that. Yeah. Did I say NXT?
You said NXT.
Okay, yeah. In the crowded women's tag division. Hopefully that means Rhea and Io can kind of lose their titles in not too long, and they can go separate.
I don't want the Bellas to have them, though.
No, I don't want the Bellas to have them, but there's a lot of other teams.
Yeah. I don't care at all about the Bellas. I'm sorry, just don't. My reaction was, really? I just don't care.
People that we thought were going to be in there. Obviously, Bianca was not there.
Yeah, I think she's really struggling with that finger injury. That's crazy. It's weird though because they cleared her to ref because she refed at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
but they won't clear her.
No, it was Evolution.
Evolution, yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, Evolution, yeah.
That was what, July?
Yeah,
it was July.
Yeah, it was Tiffany or Naomi and Jade. She ref forward.
Yep.
So I don't really understand.
And we haven't seen her since.
Yeah. I don't know.
And the only reason they did that was to sell tickets. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah. I rewatched it recently, and she had the 2 fingers taped together. I don't know why. Like, was that so that she could bend the finger that's not bending by using the other finger that is bending, or is it to keep it straight?
No, so she couldn't bend. So she couldn't bend it.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Nia being in there and not getting any eliminations and getting knocked out by who'd she get
Charlotte.
by Charlotte? Yeah, that was
She got eliminated by Charlotte.
yeah, at the same time that she eliminated Alexa, her tag team partner.
Yes.
More
So,
more
I'm sure that's
shenanigans.
going to lead somewhere.
Yeah.
Kyrie kind of accidentally
Yeah.
eliminated Asuka,
Yeah.
and then they kind of had words afterwards. I think after Rhea.
Io. I think it was Io eliminated, or Io like dodged out of the way.
Io. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm increasingly thinking that Asuka and Kyrie are gonna have a blow off match at Mania, which also we didn't put on our predictions card. I don't think.
No. No. We had them in the multi-person tag match.
Yeah.
Multi-team tag.
I mean, there's only so many matches, so it's like, would they really use one for Kyrie and Asuka? I don't know. Guess we'll find out, but they're definitely planting seeds for matches, which is good that we're seeing some stories, story seeds being planted. That's good.
As far as moments, what other moments really stuck out?
The ending was amazing.
Well, the ending, yeah.
Yeah, the finish was fantastic.
A Soul looked good, obviously.
Yep.
She was in there a long time.
Made to the final 3.
10. Oh, the gear. What do you think about the gear?
Of who?
Women's in general.
Well, we did a watch party. We didn't stream it or anything, but we did a watch party, and I was rating each women's outfit because they all had to wear the full body suits once again, and some stood out and some were bland as hell. And I think you and I both agreed that there was too many black outfits that looked very similar.
A lot of black.
Yeah. Black is slimming, so I understand how women would want to do that.
Yeah.
But there was too much of that. It was like sometimes hard to identify who was in the ring because at times there was like 5 women in there with all black suits, and it was like you're just looking for their head, trying to figure out who's who, But some stood out.
Now, I did see on TikTok, on social media, there was 5 of them that kind of grouped together and did like Power Ranger colors.
Oh, really? That's funny.
I can't remember who it was. It was...
Well, Asuka was red. Who's blue?
Jordan was in on it.
Ivy was blue.
Maxine was in on it.
Maxine was red. Okay, Maxine was red.
JC was in on it.
JC was white.
JC was all white.
Yeah. So who do you got again? JC, Maxine, Grace, you said?
Yeah.
Grace was multicolored, so I don't know who she would be.
Yeah.
But that's funny. I wonder if they did it on purpose. Or
Roxanne had a
green
theme.
Green and
but
black.
I think it was some kind of other anime character. Chigo or something like that.
Someone in the chat said she looked like Supo or something like that, a cartoon character.
Can't remember who all it was.
But yeah, I like Souls was very ska.
Stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Very, I mean, it looked like something that she would normally wrestle in.
Yeah, you said her and Liv.
If she wore pants to wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, her and Liv had outfits that looked like something they would normally wear anyway, which is kind of what you should be going for, I feel like. My favorite, though, was Charlotte. I think she stood out amazingly. Her gear was sick. It was fantastic. Alexis was pretty damn good, too. There was definitely a few people that came out with very, like, one-color, bland spandex nonsense. And I'm like... I often wonder, so, like... I know that someone like Bianca Belair, she makes her own outfits. She doesn't have
Soul
them
does
made.
too.
Soul makes her own outfits too. Yeah.
Yep.
And I know Charlotte pays for hers. She buys them. Chelsea, I think, makes her own. I think she said she never wears the same outfit twice. So I don't know if she makes it or if she has a specific like fashion designer
she
that makes
has them made.
hers. Yeah. But I often wonder if the bland ones are the ones made by the WWE staff, because they have like a gear staff at WWE that makes stuff, and I'm wondering if those are the bland ones because they have so many to make. They're like, dude, we can't put too much time into this. We have to make 29 others, you know. So
and the whole let's find something to be outraged about WWE. Apparently, there was online outrage this week about how the company was not paying for the women's gear that they had to have made for Saudi because
oh, really?
the whole body had to be covered. Yeah. That was a thing this week on social media about how WWE was making so much money on this.
How do they know that
PLE
WWE didn't pay them?
Because WWE, because they always have to, or they're always responsible for paying for their own gear.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if it's always that, then I don't.
But they had to have this one specially made because
because of Saudi. Yeah. I mean,
just another thing to be.
It's not like they don't get paid enough. I'm sorry. They get paid a lot of money to do what they do, and they get free food. It's hard to feel bad for them. It's like it's a first world problems kind of thing, but standard internet outrage. I
mean, they're in the top 4%, 5% of income earners.
It's like, oh, I feel so sorry for you. No, I don't. That being said, though, the fact that WWE does make that much money, and here's the thing, is maybe they even get a bonus for working the Saudi shows. We don't know that. They might get a bonus, so that outrage might be completely unjustified. Their bonus might completely cover any costs associated with their gear and more. So
have something in their contract that says this is your base pay, and we give you this much per year for
PLEs and stuff like that. Maybe
whatever.
Who knows? Yeah. Who knows, right? So typical internet outrage. I don't read too much into that. People can whine about anything.
I mean, they will find stuff like that to whine about.
Yeah, for sure.
With WWE.
Yeah. But yeah, the finish was amazing when we had Sol Ruca, Liv Morgan, and Tiffany Stratton, the returning Tiffany Stratton, in there. By the way, they completely fucked that return up. Why they chose to have Tiffany Stratton in the vlogs and the pre-show when they hadn't announced that she was going to be in the Rumble, I was like, why else would she be in Saudi if she's not in the Rumble? That being said, though, Omos didn't appear in the Rumble, and he was in the vlog.
Now, Omos, I know, was when Randy was over in December. During the when he was over in Saudi in December instead of at Cena's last match, Omos was over there during that time too. So maybe they filmed a bunch of that stuff then.
That's possible. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Maybe all of that was filmed back then because Orton was.
Now
there
I know,
too,
like
right?
that. When they did that, they showed the vlog on the Six Flags thing.
Yeah, it was like Sam Roberts, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, a bunch of them. Tiffany.
That was this week.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But some of that other stuff might have been from a month ago.
Pinched together. Yeah. But that finish was great. They had all three women out on the apron at the same time. I love that stuff. That's danger zone territory. It gets the blood pumping. It gets the adrenaline going. It's like, holy shit, anyone could fall right now. And I think the finish was Sol tried to do the Soul Snatcher on the apron to Tiffany, who pushed Sol Ruca out off the apron midair. And then Liv capitalized by doing the Oblivion to Tiffany on the apron. And your winner, Liv Morgan. Does Liv Morgan have a nickname?
No, she really doesn't.
Right? Isn't that fucking weird? Everyone's got a nickname. Liv Morgan is just Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Although
really
A lot of women don't, though, I guess, when you think about it. I mean, I guess, okay, Bailey does. Lyra doesn't. Becky does. Maxine doesn't. Zelina doesn't. Alexa
Not that,
doesn't.
not that
Kind of.
they say in WWE. I'm sure I could think of some nicknames.
Yeah.
I was the Bird Lady.
Raquel's got a new one, but it's stupid. It was a Big Mama Sexy or Big Mama Cool, something like that.
Big Sexy Raquel. That she gave to herself.
Brutal. Asuka's got the Empress. Io's got the Genius of the Sky.
Of tomorrow.
Yeah, even though she's current. And almost, Asuka's almost like into retirement years at this point. So it's a little, her name's a little strange. But anyway, I liked the Rumble. I thought it was really good. The Prodigy, yeah, the Prodigy.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. Not as many surprises as I thought, and definitely no good surprises, Well, Kalani Jordan was kind of a surprise, I guess. Lola Vice was kind of a surprise, I guess. JC Jane, a little bit. But Bria was really the only surprise, and it's the one that I couldn't have cared less about.
I think the biggest surprise was that AJ Lee wasn't in it.
Yeah, very strange. Didn't want that Saudi payday, I guess. Weird. She must have a...
Brock Lesnar contract.
Yeah, she must have a part-time contract, because it's weird that she just kind of just shows up once in a blue moon. I think she's had like 4 appearances since she came back.
So, something like that. Yeah.
2 TV appearances and 2 PLEs. It's weird. But yeah, Liv Morgan, your champion. Or no, your headliner for WrestleMania 42.
No, don't get me started on that.
Yeah, whatever that means these days.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to say about it before we get to all the predictions and the drafts and all that stuff?
Well, where do you think that goes? What do you think she does with it? Who do you think she picks?
I guess it makes the most sense to go after Vaquer.
Now, this week by the time this airs, Raquel will have already had her title match against Stephanie.
Oh, you think there's a possibility they might do Raquel and Liv?
I don't know.
I sure as hell hope
Liv
not.
Eliminated Raquel.
If anything, I think it might be turned into a triple threat match.
Triple multi-man match mania again.
Well, there's also the Elimination Chamber. So whatever that ends up being. But yeah, I think it'll be a triple threat. Because Raquel's going to lose. She's going to blame Liv. And then Raquel's going to find a way to get her ass squeaked into that match at Mania. It kind of writes itself.
So what does that leave for Roxanne? Is her and Raquel still going to be?
Maybe they'll do a thing where they play it up and say she's got a
group together.
No, I think they might play it up where she has to pick a side, and that might be like the sort of the fundamental aspect of that triple threat is who is she going to align with, who is she going to pick. But otherwise, I don't know. Nothing else for her to do. Unless she goes after the US title, but I don't think so.
So if they end up kind of splitting, Liv and Raquel, Liv going to be supposed babyface or Raquel? Or do you think Liv's going to do a healer turn? Where she's... I mean, fans are still going to cheer her, though. It's like Rhea. Rhea could turn on Io, but fans are still going to cheer. Fans will still cheer.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they could just do a thing where Vaquer retains the title. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Liv could go to SmackDown.
I mean, it's kind of rare that the winner of the Rumble doesn't win their match at Mania.
It's been a while
Charlotte
since
didn't
that
win
happened.
last year.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Tiffany beat her.
First year Cody won, didn't win. Jay won last year. Charlotte won, or Charlotte didn't win. Year before that, Cody won and Rhea won.
Rhea won. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think if Stephanie carries it to Mania, Liv will win.
Interesting. Well, I guess we'll find out.
We will find out.
There's a few options there. Nothing like crazy, but there's a few options at least.
Yep.
All right, how we do?
Which one do we want to do first?
Let's do winner, draft, and then bonuses.
All right. So your winner, like we discussed, was Liv Morgan. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, because it made sense. The final two were Liv and Tiffany. I picked Liv, and you picked Tiffany.
Yeah.
I felt pretty confident. I had 3. You had 0.
How many points did I put on that?
You had 1. You only put 1.
All right,
Draft, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Quick math. Remember who was on your squad?
Nia, who got 0. Raquel. I don't know how many she got.
Raquel got 2.
Okay. Rhea.
Rhea had. She did 3.
Okay. Becky.
Becky had 1.
And Charlotte.
2.
Not bad.
Me, like a dummy, I picked Bianca.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 0.
So I too had a 0. So that equaled out your Nia. How about that? Nia had no eliminations.
Good.
She went from having like 8 at once last year.
Yeah. I think they realized
0.
people were tired of it.
Yep. And then I had other than Bianca, I had Natty, I had Tiffany, I had Jordan, and then I took a chance on Lash Legend,
Which paid off.
which paid off. So of the 5 draft picks, my 5 had 10, yours had 8.
Wow.
Lash had 5, Natty had 1, Tiffany had 1, and Jordan had the first 3 of the match.
Wow. Okay.
So it was good. Good picks.
Good picks overall, yeah, I'd say. All right. Bonuses.
I think you actually even had Nia as your first pick.
I did. Would never have guessed that she'd get 0.
Oh. All right. Number 1 pick, or who we picked to be number 1. I picked Io, and you picked Becky.
Damn.
Number 30. I picked Nia, and you picked Bianca.
Okay.
Shortest time in. Who do you think it was?
Oof, there wasn't a standout loser.
No, there wasn't.
That I can think of. Maxine, maybe?
Maxine Dupree, 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
That's pretty short. I can't think of anyone else.
Maxine, 2 minutes and 47 seconds? Did I say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Was a whole minute more than Kairi Sane.
Oh, wow. Kyrie.
You say, no one said Kyrie.
Wow.
I said,
we're 0 for 3.
Yeah, I said Chelsea. You said AJ Lee, who was not in.
Right.
And then the longest time in.
Well, we know it was Charlotte, I'm sure.
I said Tiffany. You said Becky.
Right. And it was Charlotte, I think. Unless someone else lasted longer. But she lasted almost an hour.
Ruka.
Sol, really?
Lasted 50 minutes and 47 seconds.
Oh.
She was in there for a long time.
Yeah, that's good.
But Charlotte was 59 minutes, 49 seconds. So
wow.
Nobody got that one either.
Wow. 0 for 4 on bonus questions. Damn. That's cold.
0 for 4 on bonus. Yeah.
All right. We didn't say if the match met our expectations or not from our ratings. Do you remember what our bars were?
I did not.
Damn skis. Well, go back and watch our predictions episode to find out if it met our expectations or not. I feel like it met mine. I feel like I got what I was expecting.
I did too. I mean, there's stories coming out of it. You know, there's stuff that they can build off of coming out of it. Asuka and Kyrie, of course. Liv and Raquel. Natty and Maxine.
Yep.
Their thing.
Another match that could happen at Mania.
Natty.
They might have to have a 3-night event.
That's not happen at Mania. That's going to be
Chamber.
Raw.
Oh,
no,
wow.
That's going to be Raw.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to have Maxine on a PLE.
She deserves it. She's worked hard.
Has she, though? She's worked hard.
She's deserved it a heck of a lot more than Brie Bella.
My refrigerator works hard. Doesn't mean it needs to.
You're comparing Maxine to a fridge. I should snap you in 2. All right. Next up, we had the career-threatening match, AJ Styles versus Gunther. Let's do a rating. Good.
I'll go first.
Sure.
This one, I went with an 8.
So did I.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Let's talk about it. So the actual match itself was great. It was a great match. Back and forth. AJ Styles got the absolute piss beat out of him. And kept trying. It was almost a mirror of the John Cena match, but you thought that they made you believe, at least they made me believe, that AJ Styles was going to overcome it. At least until a certain point. And then I was like, oh, he's fucked. He's so fucked.
Yeah.
But they had me clinged. They had me on the edge of my seat. Both you and I were like zoned in. You know, they had us, right? With that being said, though, That's AJ Styles' retirement match? In Saudi? Not in Atlanta. Interesting.
Not in the United States.
Yeah. Strange.
I mean, Atlanta would be ideal, but
he did get a very good standing ovation.
Not even in the United States.
But not in the United States. Yeah, it's very strange. I am 80% convinced that he's going to TNA for like a part-time gig of some kind.
I lose a lot of respect for him.
I just don't understand why they would have teased.
I don't know about respect, but
they've done 2 teases. They've teased.
I would not care. I don't really care to see it though.
And maybe it's not for you and me. Maybe it's for him. Maybe he doesn't want to go out in WWE. Maybe he wants to go out where he feels appreciated. Because I don't think he felt any appreciation from the company in WWE. Doesn't feel like it.
Then don't say I put my career on, or don't have Gunther say I'm ending your career. Don't have the company say that he's retiring, that his career is ending, and don't do that whole thing they did at the post show with Triple H and like the whole company.
Unless AJ just hasn't told him.
His
Maybe AJ just straight up told them like, no, I'm done. And then he shows up there.
But I mean,
there's nothing they can do about it.
Last week during during AJ's promos, he kept saying my WWE career will be over.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. I don't think he's going to go there and wrestle full time. I think he's going to go there.
No.
Maybe have a match with Frankie Kazarian. And then be done. Maybe that's his retirement match. Between his tease of staring down the TNA championship and Frankie Kazarian at that TNA show, and the finish of the match where he went to put his gloves down and then put them back on, I'm like, he's not done.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if he's actually done, to be honest with you at this point. Like I said, I'm 80% there where I'm like, I don't know how long it's going to take, but he'll be there soon. Some people are saying
TNA does their Hall of Fame. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
So TNA does their Hall of Fame inductions at Bound for Glory in October.
That's a long wait.
Do you think he goes in TNA Hall of Fame first or WWE Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah, 100%. TNA Hall of Fame for sure. 100%.
He goes in this year.
Be smart of them to capitalize on it before his
100%
memory starts to fade.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's done. Some people are speculating that he could go to AEW and have some just amazing 5-star matches with some of the greats over there, but I believe him when he says he's ready to be done. I just don't think he was happy with WWE, the company, and Triple H and the creative that he was given. And I'm quite frankly, I'm not happy with it either, because he started out in the company on fucking fire, dude, having multiple WWE championship runs, having some amazing banger matches, and then they just kind of like put him on the sidelines for years. And I'm like, he gets huge pops. People love him. I don't get it.
I don't know.
And then his retirement run is basically a match with John Cena, which was great, to be fair. A match with Shinsuke Nakamura, and then a match with Gunther.
And
Punk. Sure. But it was all like thrown together.
Tag team title run.
with Dragon Lee. Yay. Put your name in the history books. I don't know, man.
He was your Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, he was. I just think I think they just threw him a bone rather than like having any belief in him. I think if I feel that way, I can't imagine he doesn't feel that way. Not to say that I'm like linked at the hip with him or anything like that, but like,
yeah,
we know what he's capable of, and 60% of his WWE career were like, oh, that's what AJ's doing? What's AJ doing? Oh, that's what AJ's doing? You know? Oh, he's in a match with Logan Paul. You know? Oh, he lost to Jericho in his debut WrestleMania.
Yeah, his last Mania match was Logan Paul.
Right? They Randy
And he lost.
Ortonized him, to be honest with you. Like, because like Randy Orton was put in the same sort of like weird position of just being this guy that they could rely on to put up a great match, but not to do anything. You know what I mean? Like those first several years with Randy, killer stuff. And then they're just kind of like, he's just Randy Orton. And people got bored of him because he wasn't doing anything new. And then they just did the same thing with AJ. And I don't know. But I think he's going to show up in TNA. Maybe for one match. I don't know. I think it's full time.
If he does either, I'd rather TNA than AEW.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't want to see him in AEW. Is there anyone else left in TNA who's like a vet other than Frankie?
Nick Nemeth.
A TNA vet, I should say. Not a
TNA.
Like anyone who he
Eric
used
Young.
to. Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I guess it's mostly old WWE guys and then just like lower card new people. Yeah. It's a shame.
Not a whole lot.
I just think it's a really shitty way for his career to end. Not the match itself. The match itself was great. There was just no build to it. It was just like, put your career on the line. Okay. Oh, I'm done? Okay, cool. You know? That's not the way a career of like his goes out. It just
shouldn't be.
I would have rather his career ended with John Cena, personally. But
yeah,
whatever. Did we have expectations written down for this match? The bar?
Did.
What was the bar for this one?
I had 9. No, I'm sorry. I had 8. You had 9.
Oh well. I guess it's because he lost that it lost a point. Because I thought he was going to win.
Or I might have reversed it. I think I might have had 9.
Okay.
You had 8.
All right. Let's do predictions. Had to be fair.
Do a race after the last predictions. We both thought AJ was going to win. I think we both put...
I put 3 on it.
Oh, I put 2. You put 3.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Yeah.
All right.
And bonus question was, what was the finish going to be?
Oh, no. It was a submission. Or a technical submission, I guess they call it. Because he passed out.
Gunther made him pass out.
Yeah. So
like a bitch.
Like a bitch. Yeah. So submission.
What he said on the post show.
Who's next on Gunther's list? Jericho.
Well, there might be news on that.
Oh, interesting.
On the bonus question, though, 0. I said pin, and you said it was going to be a disqualification.
Bummer.
Not doing good on bonus.
Not at all. 0 for 6.
Not at all.
All right. Let's move on to Drew and Sammy, WWE Championship on the line. Let's do our rating.
This one's probably the easiest one to rate.
Yep. I guess I'll go first on this one.
Yeah.
It gets the 1.
Wow. Meh.
Five.
5. Neither good nor bad. You know why?
Nope.
Because I really didn't care to watch it.
And that is why I gave it the 1. It would have been a 3, but the crowd didn't give a shit either. And if you can't get Sami Zayn over in Saudi, you're doing something wrong. So, and it's not these guys' fault. Because, the match itself, if it had any good booking whatsoever, probably could have been a decent match. But no one cared because everyone was 100% certain that Sami was not winning. So this match just didn't need to happen. It didn't need to exist. They did it because it was in Saudi. And they're like, okay, well, we got to get Sami over there.
They had Saturday Night's main event in Montreal, in Sami's hometown. And they had this in Saudi.
It was just to sell tickets. That's all it was.
It's people.
Yeah. Bullshit. Bad booking. Sorry, guys. Nothing against Drew. I like Drew. Just bad booking. I can't give points. I can't rate it anything more than a 1 if it was horribly booked. It's just. I think both you and I were on our phones the whole match. We're just like, we don't even give a shit. It's like,
yeah, I was looking up all kinds of different stuff, and listening to it more than watching it. It's just, But I can't really say it was bad just because I didn't pay much attention to it.
If I am not tuning in, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason I'm not tuning in. It's just bad booking. And I think we talked about it during the show. But Sami's time's over, man. They're going to have, if they really are building towards a Sami main event at WrestleMania in Saudi, dude, they got their work cut out for them. Because now they're going to have to manufacture and
they're going to have to kind of keep him a regular for the whole year. So is that going to mean a Intercontinental title run, a U.S. title win again?
I don't know, man. They missed
put him in a tag team.
They missed the boat on Sami. They had the chance to pull the trigger on Sami when he was super hot with the bloodline and when he turned on Roman, and they were like, we're gonna go with Cody.
I agree, but he wasn't the one to dethrone Roman.
No, I don't think so either. But they could have easily capitalized right after Cody won the title and been like, all right, I helped you. I fought the bloodline. I did this, that, and the other thing. You owe me. And they did nothing. they did nothing. No one could.
I mean, they had him win the tag titles with Kevin at Mania in the main event.
Yeah.
I mean, that was his peak.
Yeah. Well, I would say the Royal Rumble was his peak for me. Because the winning the tag titles is cool and all, but it's still.
But the tag titles came after that. Came from that.
What do you mean?
That happened at the Rumble when Sami, hit Roman in the back with the chair.
Yes.
And then that Mania 3 months later was when him and Kevin won the tag titles from the Usos. Yeah,
so you could say for sure that the peak of Sami was winning the tag titles, and then after that he dropped. For me, the peak was the Royal Rumble, because after that they didn't do anything. Well, I guess he faced Roman at Elimination Chamber, then he lost. So he lost momentum there, and then he gained a little bit by getting the title, and he went down. So yeah.
And then they split, and then they fought.
Yeah,
Kevin and Sami again.
What? And then they became friends again. What are they gonna like? I can't picture a world where they find a way to get a groundswell that big for Sami again. Like, how are they gonna do it? People went towards Sammy because he was such a goofball and so lovable, and then he was treated like shit. How are you gonna replicate that groundswell? I just don't see it happening at this point. I just think it's over for him. Maybe they're not going
honorary Oos.
Yeah, the honorary Oos. That whole storyline was great.
A lot of people say that was the best part of
the bloodline.
Bloodline.
Yeah, that was peak bloodline for sure.
Sammy Uso thing.
Well, there was just so much interconnecting drama in there. You know, you had Jay and Sammy being best friends. You had Jimmy, who was the brother of Jay, trying to figure out where Sammy fit into all this. You had Roman leading this whole gang, watching over all this shit. You had Solo Sikoa that was trying to back up Roman, but was like, what the fuck is going on? And you had Paul Heyman, and you had Sammy. Like, it was chaos, you know?
Yeah.
And then you had whoever they were fighting with at the time, like Kevin, and like Kevin was in the mix. Like, it was beautiful, perfect storytelling and great wrestling drama that got a huge pop when he turned on Roman. That's peak wrestling. That's peak Sammy, and they're nowhere near, not even anywhere near close to that level of interest or intrigue or excitement over Sammy winning the title. He seems desperate, and that's not someone you get behind. It's a desperate face, you know. So they got their work cut out for them, man. Unless they're not doing that at Saudi in WrestleMania, but I can't imagine them not doing that.
I know.
So, but that's a year away. We'll get to that when we get to it. Let's get to predictions because I don't want to talk about this garbage.
Predictions. Well, we both kind of thought that wasn't going to happen, and it didn't. We both put 4 on it.
Okay.
Bonus question. Is there going to be more Claymores or more Haluva kicks?
And there was more Claymores.
There was more Claymores. I guess we both thought it was going to be a little bit more of an even match. We thought there was going to be the same amount. And
we are still 0 for bonus questions.
0 on the bonus questions, yeah. Yeah, hopefully Sammy isn't in the world title picture anymore.
There was only one bonus question?
There's only one bonus question for the singles matches.
All right. Well, then let's get to the main event. So basically, the only points that matter are the Rumble ones. The singles were a wash, a complete wash. Wow. All right, the men's Rumble. Let's do a rating.
Were they?
Yeah. Oh no, you had 1 point more than me on the AJ match. No. We both got it wrong.
Well, it was 0. Yeah, we both got it wrong.
Yeah.
But you put one more point on it than I did.
Yeah. Okay, rating for the men's match. Okay. I think you're up. Smucker smells weird. Smells like poison.
I hope it's not poison.
Right. You're up.
So I kind of cornered myself into rating this, but I feel okay with it. 6.
Yeah, 6. We only had one match difference. That's funny. Okay. So, the men's match was almost equally as good as the women's match, but there was a few things that made us both kind of go, huh? Okay. That's weird. That was odd. That was strange.
For me, it was good. It was really good. until one point. Until one definitive point.
Okay. Well, let's start off with who started the match. It was... Who was it?
So the whole thing, something happened on SmackDown.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a planned. I don't know if it was a glitch, an error, or what. But at some point in the show on SmackDown, someone was coming out and the graphic came up that said the number one entrant was going to be Braun Breaker.
Which it
so
wasn't.
which it was not. But something happened on the pre-show. They had Adam Pearce on the pre-show panel. And then Paul Heyman came out to confront him, talking about that, saying it was a conspiracy and it was supposed to be a random draw, but it said on there that Braun Breaker was number one. So Adam Pearce said, well, I'll get to the bottom of it and I'll do something. Or something like that. So then it was announced. So then he announced, okay, well, Braun's not number one.
He's number
Braun's
two.
going to be number two. Yeah.
Okay.
So we knew going into it that Braun Breaker was going to be number two.
Mm-hmm.
So then they, did the whole announcement for, ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's Royal Rumble. Then the lights go black. Lights out. And then you hear the beginning of Obafemi's music. Obafemi, number one.
Amazing.
Which we were both surprised.
Yeah.
But then I thought, well, the best way to get the full effect of his entrance
is to do that.
Is to have him be number one.
Mm-hmm.
So he got the full pyro talk. He got the full pyro experience.
He got
to do his strut, which he only strutted at most halfway down.
It's a long
and
ramp.
Then he started walking regular.
Yeah, it's a long ramp.
Yeah. But you could tell that he was really soaking in the experience, being in front of that many people. Yep. It was a huge moment for him.
Yep. Yeah. Well produced. Well done. And then Braun came out.
Braun Breaker comes out.
With Paul Heyman.
Gets down at the bottom of the ramp, right as soon as he gets to the ringside area. And he gets attacked by a man in a black hoodie and a mask.
Yeah. Just like...
knocks him down, runs him into the ring steps, and gives him a curb stomp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throws him into the ring.
So I think you and I are probably on the same page with this. The Adam Pearce thing, I think, is entirely a red herring. And the man in the mask is Logan Paul. It just makes the most sense. I can't think of literally anyone else that would make any sense. Logan is... Okay, so this is multifaceted, right? So, number one, Braun, as much as they wanted to be a leader of the group and a heel, nobody wants to boo him because he's so badass.
Right. They bark for him. The fans bark for him.
Yeah. And they love the spear. And then number two is, how do you remove him from that group in a way that doesn't damage the group? Because it's already been damaged because of Seth Rollins' injury. Well, you do it by taking the most over heel in the company and having him, who happens to be in the group, take him out and take over the group, basically. So I'm pretty sure that is Logan Paul. And they're turning Braun face, and he's leaving the group.
So I don't think the person that did it is Logan.
Okay.
But I think Logan is behind it.
Are you saying that they're going to kick Braun out and this new person's going to join them? And Logan's like brought them in kind of a thing? Or is it just not ever going to be revealed who it is?
I think they'll reveal who it is, but I don't know if they will just disband the group in general.
Just not working, you think? Without Seth?
I mean, or maybe Braun and Bronson. Fans will cheer for Bronson because of the tsunami. I think Braun and Bronson could be cheered together if they were in the group together.
Could be. I think Bronson is a little bit of a. I think they like the tsunami, but they boo him, especially when he was doing that whole tribal thief gimmick. People love to hate him on that. And
I haven't really watched it back in detail, but Logan is a good bit taller than Braun.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think the person that attacked him was that much taller than him.
There's a picture I posted in the co-op club. Let's see if I can. Yeah. If you go to the WWE channel, there's a picture of him.
Yeah. Standing over him.
He has the stance of Logan. Now, some people are saying that he has a goatee. I didn't see a goatee.
Yeah, not so clear.
Yeah. He does look kind of short, though. You're right.
I don't know.
I'm trying to look at the hands, and I'm not seeing. I'm not getting it. I still think it's Logan. I think it's Logan. They may have just put some guy from NXT in there just to make sure that no one realizes who it is, no. And then it'll be revealed later who it is.
Braun Breaker is supposedly 6 feet even. Logan Paul 6'2".
That's not much taller.
That's not much taller. I thought he was about 4 or 5 inches taller. Okay. Maybe, I don't know.
I just can't think of anyone else it could be, you know?
Right.
Like, who else would it be if it wasn't someone within the vision? You know? Like, I don't think it's Austin Theory. That would be strange.
That would be dumb.
Logan Paul makes more sense. It's obviously not Bronson. It's not Jericho, because Jericho can't move that well.
Well, there's news on Jericho, supposedly, which we can get to afterwards if you want, or if you want me to say it now.
I heard he was going on tour or something, or in a show or something like that, or TV show or movie or something. Was that what you're referring to?
No, apparently there's some reports that his contract, Tony extended it.
Oh no, really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that was what Sean Ross Sapp said on his post-Rumble show.
As if we can trust Sean Ross Sapp anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I do think it's strange that he didn't come back at the Rumble, though. So it's like, if he's not going to come back at the Rumble, is he coming back? Where else would he come back? He's not just going to show up on Raw. He's not just going to show up on SmackDown. Maybe he shows up at the Chamber? Takes someone out and takes his place? Or maybe they do the infamous, and there is a 7th member of the Elimination Chamber match, and it's Jericho.
Yeah.
They could do that. So there is still an opportunity to bring him in, but it is weird that they didn't have him at the Rumble. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him being taken out at so early. Like he didn't even get in the ring. Well, I mean, he got in the ring, but just to be thrown out.
He got knocked out.
I think what was this I said during the watch party? I was like, there better be a good payoff to this.
Yeah, there needs to be
to poop on him like that. You know,
big payoff for that.
Yeah, there better be a good reward at the end of that, because that's weird. It's a weird thing to do. And then Oba basically became Brock Lesnar for the next 7 entrants, something like that.
Yeah, they definitely gave him room and gave him time to shine.
Do you have a list of who he took out?
He got the first 5 eliminations of the match.
So
He
Braun.
took out, of course, Braun. He took out Rusev.
Yeah,
who had come in at number 5.
The returning Rusev who came in and then just got immediately thrown out. What was that?
Within 2 minutes or so.
Someone said online, it was like in a Triple H interview or something like that they were keeping him off TV to keep him fresh. And then they bring him back just to get thrown out. I'm like, what are you guys smoking?
Yeah.
All right, Rusev.
Let's see. Rusev was in for 32 seconds before he got thrown out. He threw out Solo Sikoa, who came in at number 3. He lasted 3 minutes and 51 seconds before getting thrown out. Rey Mysterio got thrown out. He came in at number 4, and he was eliminated 4th. He was in for 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Crazy.
And Matt Cardona came in at number 6, and he was eliminated in 55 seconds by Oba.
Another guy makes a big return, enters the Rumble, and gets thrown out.
Yeah. So that's essentially, Rusev, Cardona. Mysterio had a little bit of story going into it. Rusev and Cardona, that was just 2 wasted spots.
Brutal.
For
good for Oba, for
no
sure.
reason.
Feed Oba.
Yeah, they made him look like $1 million and more.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Other highlights.
After that, you had Damian Priest come out, and that's when people started building back up.
Okay.
Priest came out at 7. Javon Evans came out at number 8.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites, Mr. Iguana.
Yeah.
I love me some Mr. Iguana.
How long did he last in there?
Esports Entertainment. Iguana lasted 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I thought it was a little bit longer.
Longer than Braun. And longer than Rusev.
Longer than Braun. Trick Williams came in at 10.
Yeah, man.
He only lasted 6 minutes. 6 minutes and change.
Crazy.
I was hoping he would last a little bit longer.
Maybe next year.
Cody Rhodes came in at 11.
That was
he came
crazy.
in a little bit earlier than what I thought.
That's crazy.
I'm glad he didn't come in late, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would have been really bad. 12, El Grande Americano.
Yeah. Well,
followed at number 13 by original.
Yeah.
El Grande Americano.
His that's what his name said, like the nameplate said, and that's what the Titantron said was the original El Grande Americano. So
with
I guess
his original theme.
Yeah. So we're definitely. It has to be Americano versus Americano, mask versus mask match at Mania. It has to be, right? And hopefully they both lose.
We still have Chamber.
Yeah, but you got
Some
2
of
Chamber
stuff
matches
can
and
play
then
out on Chamber, but
it could happen in the Chamber match if they're in the Chamber match. Yeah. But would they have both Americanos in one chamber?
No,
that doesn't.
They are trying to build up Raw main events, so a lot of these we can see matches being paid off on Raw, probably.
Yeah, but
hopefully
we don't want to build for Raw anymore.
I don't know.
Now it's time to build for Mania.
Yeah, well, only 14 matches for Mania.
Yeah,
but when you've got 11 titles, there's not many. There's not many non-title matches.
Yeah, unless they just don't include.
There's only so many matches.
Yeah, unless they just don't include some of the titles, which is inevitable.
Which they just can't because they don't depth and they don't build the stories for them.
Yeah,
I guess that's really the most notables. No, 14. 14 was the brand new debut of it. The Tron first said Powerhouse Hobbs,
Mm-hmm.
but then it changed and it said his new name, Royce Keys.
Yeah,
What you think of that?
I loved how they did it. You know, I kind of wonder how they did that. You know, like I guess that means that AEW doesn't own Powerhouse Hobbs. I assume that has to be the truth, because there's no way in hell that AEW would be like, yeah, go ahead and use Powerhouse Hobbs for one night. It's fine. Like, I just don't. There's just no way. So either AEW didn't trademark it, or he did. Because that's the first
Just tried
time
to look it up.
Yeah, that's the first time ever that they've been like formally known as Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys.
If I can search it up. But yeah, I did like how it comes up. So I mean, maybe Powerhouse Hobbs wasn't. But yeah, they kind of did the same thing with Matt Cardona when he came back as Matt Cardona when he was signed. The Tron said Zack Ryder, but then it changed to Matt Cardona. So they acknowledge him, they acknowledge the past as Powerhouse Hobbs, but then the current and the future as
But they own Zack Ryder.
Royce Keys. They did, yeah.
That's the difference, right? It's like, how did they,
yeah.
how did they be, why are they able to use that?
Right.
But no one seems to know. I took a look online as well, and I couldn't find anything.
Yep.
But
anyway, he debuted. He had a decent showing.
Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but he had a great intro theme, and a good entrance, and got a pretty good pop. Took a few minutes for people to realize who he was. Clearly, the Saudi crowd is not any AEW fans.
I did hear a little bit of an AEW chant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a little smattering.
A schmettering?
It was a little smattering. He lasted just about 10 minutes. He didn't get any eliminations. But he had face off with Oba a little bit. Then later on, no, I don't think he was out of the ring by the time the Beast showed up later.
Apparently,
yeah, I mean, he's. Go ahead.
Apparently, his name is was picked by him. Royce is his son's name, and Keys is his late mother's maiden name.
Yep.
So Royce Keys. That's smart, and the name's kind of cool.
Yep.
So I dig that.
Where do you think he goes? Raw, SmackDown, or NXT?
I can't see him in NXT. He's too big. They don't have any big men down there. You know what I mean? Like, he just seems like somebody.
Troy, Shiloh Hill, Keanu Carver.
I think he'll be on SmackDown.
Do you think he'll be by himself, or do you think
he'll
also for somebody? He didn't cut a whole lot of promos.
No. He'll be wherever Oba isn't. I'll put it to you that way.
I think he might be able to get by microphone, but not reel somebody in with promos.
Well, maybe they do send him to NXT to work on that. I don't know. Not long till we find out.
No,
he's got to be debuting this week, so just a matter of where. Gotta be, unless they're gonna give him some prep time behind the scenes and then show up after Mania or something like that. Could be.
Where do you think Oba goes?
SmackDown.
I think he goes to Raw.
I just think SmackDown needs new blood, and now especially now that they're at 3 hours.
They've gotten a little bit. They got Trick. They got Cardona.
Cardona. We'll see.
I mean,
I think he'll be in a chamber match.
Royce Keys. I think Oba will be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about. Well, maybe I don't. I mean, if it's for it's for a world title match at Mania, I don't know.
He can lose it. You know, everyone can gang up on him. You know, they can still protect him.
Yeah.
Get some main event exposure.
You had after Keys, you had Theory, Reed, Ilya Dragunov. After Dragunov, you had La Parka.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm sorry, Finn. Rumble's full. We got La Parka
and Mr. Iguana.
And Mr. Iguana. You know what? I blame Finn. Finn should have asked before.
Yep.
Finn shouldn't have waited so long.
He waited so fucking long. Yeah, it shocked me that he didn't show up at all. I was like, oh, all right. Still don't know where that's going. But whatever.
Dragon Lee, who was announced. Yeah, Logan Paul was announced.
Dragon Lee was in it, but Finn Balor wasn't. Okay.
21. LA Knight, a returning LA Knight.
Got a good pop. Yeah.
Came out, got a good pop. Got a couple eliminations.
Yeah.
He eliminated the Vision.
Yeah.
Theory and Reed from Vision.
Mm-hmm. And
after LA Knight,
a bigger name too that we'll get to.
Yep. After LA Knight was the Beast.
Brock Lesnar. With a new haircut.
Yep, they cut off the little long part on the bottom, but kept the
braid
top
thing.
Part.
Yeah.
Yep. After Brock was the Miz, and then Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, the Miz. The Miz was in the Rumble, guys. Yeah, hold on. Let's talk. Let's talk about that because who was in the ring when the Miz came out?
Right before the Miz came out, they had the ring cleared out, everybody in the corner, and you had the first glimpse of Oba versus Brock. They hadn't touched. They
kept doing the stare down.
Staring down, walking towards each other. 3, 2, 1.
Awesome. Yeah, I was like, okay, here comes a big name. You know, I was like, here comes a big... Because I thought they were replicating when it was Punk, Roman, and Seth, and who was the fourth one? They had 4 guys in the ring.
Rollins. No, it was 3 of them, I think, and then
Rollins came out.
Rollins music hit.
Oh, Cena.
Yeah.
Cena was the 4th one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cena, Roman,
and then Rollins music hit.
Yeah, I was like, I thought they were replicating that by having like 3 or 4 bangers in a row, but we get Brock. And Oba.
Not me. I thought it was going to be Kit Wilson. to get rid of all the toxic masculinity.
Yeah, he comes in and he's like, "Look at you, people."
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Kit Wilson.
Yeah, but no, Miz comes in and just.
But it was
wrecked.
worse. It was a Miz.
Yeah. Miz comes in, ruins it, and then they take out Brock and Oba take out a few more guys, and then the next person comes out. And again, I'm thinking, okay, here's another big name, but we get
Ray Phoenix.
Nothing against Ray Phoenix, but I'm still waiting for that big fucking name to come out. We get Ray Phoenix. And then they do it again. And then they get split up.
Well, no.
Oh, no, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. They get ambushed again. They fight it off, and then they start fighting a little bit.
Brock
got a German.
Brock got a German on Oba. and Oba got his clothesline
on Brock.
Knocked him down.
Yeah.
That's all you got between the two.
And then they got split up.
Who was it?
You had Cody in LA going up against Lesnar, and you had
Dragunov chopping the hell out of Brock in the corner, and Brock was just stood there staring at him.
No selling.
And Brock just picked him up and just heaved him over the rope. Okay. Then you had Oba, and then, or no, I'm sorry, you had Phoenix, I guess, come charge him, and he just lawn darted him to the corner into somebody else. And then, Brock threw him over the ring. And then Oba Logan Paul was trying to do a move off the top rope. Oba pushed him off, but Logan was hanging on to the top rope. And then Brock eliminates Oba. And then right as soon as Brock eliminates Oba, 3, 2, 1, and right then, that's the moment the match went downhill.
And that's Jey Uso comes out and it just ruins the rest of it.
Because there was no time for the announcers to say, really, that Oba was eliminated. He had been in there for however long he was. Eliminated by Brock Lesnar. All you hear is, main event Jey Uso is now in your city.
Yeah.
And then you get that entrance that he comes in from the crowd.
90-second entrance to the Rumble.
30 seconds into the entrance, what do you see? What happens?
Cody in LA. Double close.
Cody in LA Knight. Double clothesline Brock Lesnar over the rope.
Yeah. When the music is still playing and he's still yeeting in the crowd.
While the music is playing.
So I have a theory on this one. It's not something I agree with, but I can guarantee you I'm correct on this one. They did that because they couldn't think of another way to get Brock out of the ring without the crowd turning on him and making it look bad. So they're like, fuck it, just have Jey come out, yeet with the crowd. We'll get Lesnar out of the ring, and no one will really notice or care, and they won't hijack the show. That's exactly why they did it, because they couldn't think of anybody else to get him out of the ring, and without the crowd going, what the fuck? So they just did it secretly. No. And by the time everyone noticed, the moment had passed, and they had moved on to yeeting. And then the next guy came out, who was another big name.
After that, it was Roman.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, that was strategically done. They did it so that when Brock got eliminated, it wasn't a big deal. They did that on purpose to diminish him being eliminated. I'm not saying I agree with it. I think it's stupid. They should have given somebody the rub to be able to eliminate Brock, but instead they're like, we'll just have Cody and LA Knight double clothesline him over the top rope. He won't freak out. He'll just leave quietly while Jey.
Well, then eats. Then you have Oba eliminate Brock, make it a big deal, and then Cody and LA Knight can eliminate Oba.
I guess
just have it reversed.
Yeah, I mean they could have. Yeah, they could have done that. Yeah. But maybe they wanted well, they didn't get either moment because of the way they did it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Bad.
It made both seem so insignificant.
Yep. Yeah, really dumb.
And you had Jacob, Penta, Orton, and then last was Gunther.
No Jericho. And no real big surprise either. No real legend return or anything. Just everybody from the roster, basically.
Nobody from NXT.
Nobody from NXT. We had 2 AAA guys. The rest were Raw and SmackDown.
No TNA. I thought we might see Leon Slater.
Yeah, no Leon Slater. No Aleister Black.
No Carmelo.
Carmelo.
I mean, you had the women's U.S. champion.
Yeah, Gulia.
And the women's Intercontinental champion.
But not the men's U.S. or Intercontinental champions.
Who was the men's Intercontinental?
Dom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Dom. Yeah, no Dom return. We thought we might see Dom. It's sad that I had got to ask who's the Intercontinental champion.
Well, it's because he's been off TV. So, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, they didn't need Legends to return. They didn't need huge surprises like that. It was okay with no Jericho.
They just needed better booking decisions for the eliminations. That's all.
Yeah.
And then we get to the final 4, which I didn't see coming. Most of them. We had Roman, Gunther, Logan Paul, who always seems to be in the final 4.
Again.
And who was the 4th one? Was it Jay?
Randy?
Oh, Randy. Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah. And then it came down to Roman and Gunther as the final 2.
Yep.
And could have sworn that it would be Gunther. Could have sworn it would have made total sense. But in hindsight, I looked at it and went, "It's a Saudi show, and they wanted a pop at the end of the night, not a depressing moment." So that's probably why they went with Roman instead of Gunther. But I think both will be in the title picture at Mania, either way.
Probably.
Which means we're probably getting Punk and Gunther. And Drew and Roman, I guess. Maybe a triple threat,
No.
Drew, Roman, and Cody.
I don't think we're getting Gunther in the title picture.
No? I'd be shocked if we don't.
I think Roman's going to pick Punk. And somehow,
yeah,
Cody's going to be in with Drew.
I did mention during the watch party that Roman had pulled a few heel moves during the Rumble. He betrayed Jay and threw out Jacob. He didn't care. He didn't give 2 shits. He's like, fuck family.
Roman's always been like that, though.
Yeah, but he usually, like, when he does that, he gives him like a look and a wink, like, I got you. This time he was like, nope, all business, bro. I just don't see them heelizing Punk, and I don't see them doing face versus face if they're going to do it that way. Although they're going to have a really hard time heelizing Roman. So,
I mean, the fans will cheer him.
Yeah, it's going to be, if they do that, that's, I don't know, man. They got the work cut out for them to make that a compelling, I mean, it's a compelling matchup, Punk and Roman. Like, I would like to see that match. The problem is that if they do that, it's giving me the same vibes as last year when we had Cena, who was trying to be a heel and failing at it, against Cody, who was a face. So it was basically 2 faces. Or at least a face
who really wasn't.
No, he was acting
Cena
like
really
a heel.
wasn't failing because the fans were booing the hell out of him. But they wanted to see him win 17.
Yeah, exactly. So it backfired, and I just don't see them being able to overcome that for Roman either. I just don't see them not cheering him if he wins.
Yeah,
maybe he just doesn't win, but I don't know. I don't know. I do see that being a better main event than Punk and Gunther, though. A better WrestleMania main event. And that would also be Punk's real first true main event, if that ends up being the case.
Yeah, I mean, I would see that as being night 2.
Yeah, me too. I agree, 100%. I don't have anything really else to say about the match. Javon did not turn into Kofi. which is good. He's not he didn't take the Kofi spot, so that's good.
Nope.
Yep. I did forget to mention a couple of things about the women's rumble. As long as these things are on my mind before we wrap things up with the men's rumble. We didn't mention the spot with Chelsea and Alba Fire in the match. Where Chelsea fell out of the ring and landed on a Alba Fire on 4 legs, and then she like waddled across.
She scooted her down to the end.
Yeah, that was really cool. And also, we got our first look at Natty as Natty, really, the first real look, and she looks good. And her theme song is badass. It is a great theme song.
Definitely a lot better than the knockoff Bret Hart.
Way better. I can actually take her seriously now. So that's good. That's all. All right.
Men's, the only stuff you really see coming out of it, as far as storylines going forward, obviously Braun and who attacked him.
Yeah. Who does Roman go after?
Well, obviously who does Roman go after, but that's really about it.
No.
I mean, LA Knight.
Brock and Oba.
Yeah, possibly Brock and Oba. Who's going to be regular weekly TV? Obviously, Brock won't be regular, but
well, we're still going to get
you might see that on
Cody and Jacob probably.
Yeah, Cody and Jacob.
LA's got to do something with Vision. So.
LA Knight and the Vision.
Yeah. Maybe it was LA Knight in the garb.
Maybe. Oh.
I don't know.
Doesn't seem to be as much coming out for the men.
No,
as it was for the women.
Completely agree.
Another reason I rate a little bit higher.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, it went so downhill after.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
After Jay came out.
Yeah. Agreed. And then he did the run it back thing again during the Rumble and got up on the top rope.
Twice. He tried to do it twice.
Oh, yeah, he tried to do it twice, but he got interrupted because Roman fucked him. Roman was like, let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. No. Get it. Yeah. All right.
So, thankfully, it ended.
Thankfully, it ended. And then we got the 20-minute fireworks show.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Let's get to predictions. Let me grab my belt.
Predictions. Winner. Your winner was
Roman
Reigns. You had, for the second time,
Gunther,
the second place person.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
And I did not. I had Jacob.
0.
So John Cena. 0.
0.
Yeah. I don't need to write 0.
Yeah,
we both had 0. I had Jacob for 1, and I think you had Roman. Not Roman. You had Gunther for 2.
2. Yeah.
Right. We'll do the bonus questions first this time.
All right.
Number 1. We definitely did not have Obafemi as a number 1.
No.
I had Cody. You had Roman.
Yeah, right. That's what we thought was going to be, Roman and Cody. That didn't happen. Although they did tease 30. Roman and Cody during the match. We didn't talk about that. They did have a stare down.
That stare down. They didn't really have any physicality, though.
No. Just a stare down.
Number 30.
Was Gunther.
I had Javon.
Okay.
You had Gunther. Correctly guessed.
Nice.
Gunther. First bonus question. Correct.
I thought it just made sense that because I figured people probably would forget that he declared that he was going to enter the Rumble. So by putting him in at 30, they'd be like, oh, yeah, fuck. He said he was going in, didn't he? Even though he was already in a match. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
The shortest time in the Rumble.
Braun.
Neither one of us had Braun for some reason.
Yeah, neither one of us saw that coming. Well, who did we have?
I originally said Solo.
Right.
You said R-Truth
Who wasn't even
for
in
the
the
comedy
Rumble.
spot. The next day, I messaged you and I said I want to change my pick
To Kit Wilson.
to Kit Wilson,
Yeah. Who also
which I thought would have been funny. Also incorrect.
not even in the Rumble.
I mean, no. So
We do so
we both
well with
got
these
zero.
bonuses.
That- right?
I think I'm the only one who has a bonus point so far.
Yes. And who was in the match the longest?
Ooh.
No one really stood out on this one,
No.
at least to me.
It could be Oba. Or
Oba was in the match for 39 minutes and 4 seconds.
How long?
39:04.
That's pretty long. The only other one I can think of is maybe
Long.
Cody, because he came in at 11. He was
Yep.
in there for a while.
Cody, 36 minutes, 50 seconds.
It was Cody? Oh, no.
It
Cody
was Cody.
Cody
Oh, no. Yeah,
no.
36 minutes and 50 seconds.
So that's still shorter
Was
than
Cody.
Oba.
Still shorter than Oba.
Logan Paul?
Anybody else? Logan Paul,
That's a no.
25 minutes.
I have no idea.
So you have guessed number 2, number 3, and number 4.
Okay, hold on. Who was in the Rumble the longest? Who am I missing? There's only one person I'm missing that I can think of. Who am I thinking of? Who was in there for?
We mentioned him a few times.
We've mentioned him a few times. I don't know. Oh, I got it?
You got it.
Who was it?
Javon Evans.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Javon Evans.
Huh.
40 minutes and 58 seconds.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
I did not realize that. Javon was in almost 41 minutes until he got eliminated by Randy.
I feel like he didn't do a whole lot in that 40 minutes.
He didn't. He didn't seem to.
That's a little unfortunate.
41 minutes with no eliminations.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
it's not a good look. 40 minutes, really no standout moments, and no eliminations. That's not a good way of pushing that, man. All right.
Soul got no eliminations. She was in for no, I'm sorry. She did get one.
Okay.
She did eliminate JC. But she was in almost 51 and got one.
Okay.
But she stood out a lot more than
Oh, yeah.
Javon, I thought.
100%.
But yeah, so you got that bonus.
Woo!
You got 2 bonus and I got 0 bonus.
Out of 8, 9, 10 bonus questions.
10 bonus questions. I got 0.
Wow.
You got 2.
That doesn't happen very often. Damn.
Ready for draft picks?
Let's see.
Who were your draft picks? Do you remember?
Did I have Braun? Yeah, I had Braun. Which
You had Braun?
which really pissed me off. I had Gunther. I think.
Huh?
How many Gunther got?
Oh, Gunther had 2.
Okay. I had Roman, I think.
Roman had 5.
Okay. I had Jericho, who obviously was
You had
not
Jericho.
there. And who was my other one?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. I don't know if he got any. One maybe?
He had 1. He was tied. Not tied. He eliminated. Oh, never mind.
No.
No.
No No points.
Wiki
for
doesn't
Logan.
have him.
No eliminations from Logan. So only 2 of my 5 got eliminations.
Okay. I had him and the other 2 members of the Vision throwing out original Grande. But Wiki only has Theory and Reed.
No, 3
throwing
people.
him out.
I do remember
Logan.
I do remember 3 people throwing out someone. Was it
original Grande? No, it was
somebody. I remember all
Dragon
3 of
Lee.
them. No.
Dragon Lee. Yeah. Dragon Lee.
Okay, so Logan got 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I have Logan as 1.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
So 2 of mine got eliminations. 3 of mine. 3 of my 5 got eliminations.
3 of your 5 got elimination.
Roman, Gunther, and Logan. All right.
And I had Jacob. He had 1.
Okay.
Bronson Reed had 2.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes had 2.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar had 3.
Oh, God, I'm fucked.
And my man, Obafemi
At 5.
at 5.
I am so screwed.
I don't know. You had the 2 bonus questions, though.
I don't think 2 is going to make up for all that. That was a pile compared to mine. All right, he's got to do the math, ladies and gentlemen. And the averages. Math and the averages.
While I'm
Shamanamadu.
doing this, tell them where they can find us.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where can you find us? You can email us at co.op.podcast@gmail.com.
The Co-op Club Discord.
You can check us out on the Co-op Club Discord community server. Link is in the description, where you can talk to me, you can talk to Cole, you can talk to Sim, you can talk to Old School Legends, you can talk to a whole bunch of folks talking about wrestling, talking about gaming, world events, and more. Come and hang out. We have good times in there. It's not a massive server where you're just looking at a wall of text with no interpersonalization. It's a smaller server with people who want to chat and are passionate about gaming, wrestling, and more.
Or if you're not in it for a whole day, you don't miss 1,000 messages and have to go back and try to read them all.
You don't feel like you're missing out on stuff. So yeah, definitely come check us out. Be part of the community. And patreon.com/co-op entertainment if you want to throw us a US dollar per month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. I just spent money today on the channel, so
excellent.
We need money. We need money.
So I've got averages. I've got ratings.
Okay, let's see. What do we think? I mean, I know mine's lower.
Yours is going to be lower because you had the 1.
That makes sense.
6.5 to 5.5. Oh, I feel like mine should be a little bit lower.
Yeah, I would
8 and the 7 carried mine.
I would say mine was a 6, like a 6 even. So I'm not too far off of that.
Above average? Yeah, above average.
Slightly above average. Yeah.
All right. You ready?
No. I'm not ready to give up my baby.
All right.
But I might have to.
I'm going to do this in 3 parts.
Okay. He's going to keep the suspense, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll do picks. Just picking winners.
Okay.
Of matches.
Oof.
I won 7 to 4. So I had Drew and Liv.
I am so screwed.
And you had Drew. Bonus.
I don't even catch up to you with my bonus questions.
Bonus picks, obviously. We covered it. I had 0 out of 10. You had 2 out of 10.
Why did you give me false hope?
And
You son of a
draft
bitch.
I had. With the draft picks. Draft picks included.
He's savoring this.
Your total. Your winner.
Oh, Jesus.
And new predictions champion. By God. Cole by God 2K.
Go back on 2K.
Guess it goodbye.
My idea.
Daddy's home.
My idea backfired on me.
Daddy's home.
I should not have come up with the draft idea. Although it wouldn't have helped me, apparently. I'd still be screwed. Well, congratulations, new champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I can sleep good tonight.
Yeah, I'm TJ No Belts. I don't even go for one of them anymore. I'm only in contention for one of the belts. Oh man. All right. Well,
I just don't need an old school legend to come and try to take this one from me.
Ooh. Don't give me ideas.
We could do that one time.
I don't think he watches the current product, to be honest with you. I could be wrong. I'll check with him. But might have to have an open challenge predictions episode. Maybe for WrestleMania. Maybe we'll do it for WrestleMania.
Yeah. We could do a whole whoever wants to do it from the Discord.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a big one. All right, well, I've already done most of the rigmarole, so I won't do that. But you can find me on BlueSky at TJ-Leo.
And I'm at Cole2K on X and BlueSky.
And you can email us at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Cole!
Yes, sir.
Champion. Take us out.
Yes. Well, Daddy's home. The belt is back where it belongs. In this studio, in the Cole 2K studio. It's been a long time coming. I'm not really doing a sign off. I'm doing an acceptance speech.
Oh.
How about that?
What do you think of that, Dante? He doesn't care. He's eating.
I would like to thank myself. I couldn't have done it without myself. It was all me.
Okay, Vince. Okay, Drew.
It was all me. That's it. I win. I'm taking him back. I'm speechless. I win. Tune in next time and see me lose it because I don't hold on to these titles. We out. Keep the Renaissance alive.